Appreciate y'all for being in here. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all having a great day. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Just want to have this quick conversation. Want to have this quick conversation. Again, appreciate those if you watch this later or you're watching this live right now. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Uh, I was watching R&B Monday today with L.A. Reid. Great conversation. Great conversation. We needed that conversation real bad as far as not only R&B but male R&B. Uh, and they was talking about how uh, a lot of artists when they become big, they kind of disassociate themselves with R&B. It was a great conversation. It was a great conversation on R&B Money today. Uh, L.A. Reid had a lot of gems. He was talking about as far as representation of black artists as far as R&B on the mainstream platform. It was very knowledgeable. Just the history he had with Babyface in the '80s and the '90s, creating LaFace Records. It was incredible. It was a great podcast episode. Very eye opening, especially for me as a music producer and songwriter. Very eye opening. It just makes me hungry to create just great music. Don't think about having a time limit, as far as creation. Make sure the song is right, before, you present it to people. It makes me, have a step back as far as music creation because a lot of people, especially in this day and time, uh, because of pushing, streams and stuff like that. People don't really take their time with music these days. They just push out R&B music. They just push it out. They don't care how it sounds, but they want, this record plays. And this episode really was an eye opener. If you know R&B Money podcast, check out that podcast. L.A. Reid episode. That was a pretty good episode. Uh, Learned a lot from it. From a executive side, an A&R side, it was very eye opening. Uh, and I want to say I love where R&B is going these days. Uh, I think real singers are coming back. I think a lot of new artists is trying to fulfill these voids that we have been missing for a few years as far as R&B is concerned. I think these new artists they're trying to fulfill these voids as far as R&B is concerned. Uh, it was some great new artists that they had on R&B Money. They got to perform, and they some great singing brothers. I love the way they sing. So they young too, young artists. They really can sing. They great vocalists. Singing live. Like that is incredible. And so I believe their name was Paradise and Jaden. I might do a reaction to that, but they had some great songs. Great songs. The first song sounded like kind of like a Bruno Mars R&B mix, and so yeah, I like that song a lot. I like that song. Fogging up the windows, I think it was called. But yeah, let me know who's in here. Let me know who's in here. Again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. But I love where R&B is going. Uh, I love the way where R&B is going. Just great talent, really coming out this year. And I do agree with L.A. Reid. I wish it was more black R&B artists on the Grammys. I do wish it was more black artists up there. To represent us, color people of color. But I love the way where R&B is going. Like I had on my predictions. I think that nostalgia, people have that hunger for nostalgia, hunger for just that freshness. in R&B. I think it's missing. I think we've had our years of trap, hip hop influence R&B, and I think people really want to go to that where it started. And so yeah, like I said, I love where R&B is going. I love where the direction it's going, and just got to keep it going. Got to keep this R&B going. Uh, yeah, it's just so much. I just love me being a musician myself, and when I started producing, we had some great R&B. Early 2000s. I started around 2005. Producing, and I love that it's taken a full circle since then. Before I really started producing, like artists like Chris Brown and Mario, that's when they first came out. And so it's great to see these new male R&B artists really wanting to bring back that sound. They want to prove that R&B is still, still going. You know, that R&B is still going, and it's great. It's great. It's great to see these things flourishing back. Flourishing back on the scene. So again, appreciate y'all for watching. Those that's coming in, please subscribe to my channel for great conversations like this. Great conversations. Uh, and so yeah, I love where R&B is going. I love these new artists that's really coming up. I wish these labels will really push this real talent. Uh, well, of course, these days, they look at algorithm. They look at the algorithm, and it's sad. They look at the algorithm instead of talent. Instead of taste. Like L.A. Reid was talking about. These record labels, they look at algorithms instead of taste. You know, and back then, they discovered Boyz II Men because of taste. They discovered Tony Braxton because of taste. It wasn't about algorithm. It wasn't about if they had this hot song on, where they didn't have Instagram and stuff back then. But now they didn't say, oh, she's hot because she got a million followers and stuff like that. It was all based off of talent. And I think that's what's missing in this day and time. Pure talent, pure talent. And so yeah, we need to bring that back. We need to bring that back. Pure talent. But again, leave a comment. If you're watching this later on, leave a comment and let me know what you think about where R&B is going. I think it's headed in the right direction, headed in a safe direction. As far as protecting the true sound of R&B. And I'm in here in the studio. I'm about to work on something, but yeah. I think I love where R&B is going. I love uh, the new artists that's coming out. They really bringing the real sound of R&B back. But hopefully they'll be pushed up in the limelight. Really pushed. Uh, to really do great. Great numbers. As far as R&B is concerned. A lot of veteran artists coming back as well. A lot of the veterans is coming back as far as R&B. They really still doing it. But I love the new artists that's coming out. I love the new artists that's really coming out. These new fresh artists. Hopefully the male R&B side, really comes up. The male R&B side will really come up as far as the charts and stuff like that. As far as marketing, I feel like the male R&B side is kind of weak right now. But I think male R&B is coming back this year. Uh, I think the thing is having strong songs will really bring back the male R&B side. Uh, but yeah, I think yeah, I love where R&B is going. I love the direction it's going, and so yeah. Uh, Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope you have a blessed night. All right, peace.